So this story time is about the time that I accidentally influenced my sister to hit the vape. She was in 6th grade. No, she was in the 5th. I think she was in the 5th. I cannot lie. I think she was in the 5th. I'm gonna go with 6 just so it sounds better. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with 6. I'm gonna go with 6. So look, like to this day, my parents still don't know a lot about this shit. So look, so back in my 7th, no, I was in the 8th grade. Yeah, she was in the 6th. So look, back in my 8th grade year, niggas. Let me stop saying niggas. Let me chill off on the niggas word. People, boys specifically, decided that it was cute and it was cool to start hitting on their little cancer sticks in class, in the back of the class, in the front of the class, in the bathroom, in the side, to the left, to the right, in the lunchroom. It didn't matter, bro. They decided that this was they wanted to go the cancer route and they wanted to smoke hot coils. So I was one of those kids where I could blend in with anybody I wanted to. If I was with the goth kids, I'm wearing all black. If I was with the techno kids that was smart, bro, what is we doing? I'm just trying to tell the story. Niggas don't want to hear a story, bro. Also, y'all see that back there? Yeah, you feel me? So look, basically what I'm saying is I can blend in with anybody. I was that chameleon. So I was blending in with the football kids, who was actually the delinquents, the crazy people, the delinquents, the ones that was hitting the cancer sticks everywhere, even though you got football practice in a few hours, and the coach gonna get on your ass because now you wheezing and about to die on the field. So I was friends with everybody. I had female friends. Like I was really friends with everybody. I was really that person that could really just do anything. And look, I was the person that could be with anybody at any moment. And do y'all know why? Because I was short, black, funny. Short, black, and funny. Being black puts you up automatically. Being funny puts you up better. And just being short just make you funny times 10. You feel me? So we was in the back. I'ma say his name. Do I want to say my teacher name? I'm gonna say his name just because I'm out of school now. It was 8th grade, 2nd period. Yes, it was early in the morning. We hitting the vapes at 9 a.m. I was the kid to where if I knew I wanted to do it, 9 times out of 10, you could probably peer pressure me into doing it. If I knew I shouldn't do it, but I still wanted to do it, 9 times out of 10, you could peer pressure me into doing it. So they in the back of the class. They got some yellow raspberry puff. You know what I'm saying? You already do a sound. Hold on, I'm about to make a sound. You feel me though? Like really back there hitting the drum. I think it was a jewel, so I don't even think it was that noise. I think it was just. You feel me? So it's like 9 a.m. 2nd hour. Mr. Carpenter decided that he was gonna teach in the front because he had 2 whiteboards. He had one in the front and one in the back. He decided that he was gonna teach in the front and then go sit at his desk. His desk was right next to the board, so it really didn't fucking matter. So he sat down and said, "Yeah, y'all do y'all papers." He was really cool. I'm not gonna lie. He was like the first teacher that was like, "Bro, just get your work done. I don't care what y'all do. Just get your work done." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I'm in the back with the sports kids who was really the delinquents. But they was really the sports kids. Like even one of them right now it's a few of them right now that's in college playing football. But look, I'm in the back. I'm not gonna say who should I say? We gonna call him K. Yeah, K. I'm in the back with K, S, and M. K, S, and M. So S pulled a joint out of his pocket. I'm like, bro, are you serious? In class, y'all gonna get caught. I grouped them together. I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't even put my lips on it. Like, that's y'all, bro. Y'all gonna get in trouble. So he like, yeah, bro, don't even worry about it, bro. Mr. Carpenter, he don't care, bro. It's cool. Like, he chilling. Like, forget it. I'm on the side like, bro, Mr. Carpenter do care. He already said, like, he's a science teacher. He know exactly what it's doing to your body. It's killing you slowly. So S pulled out his pocket and he hit it. He rip it. He You know how they get the blowing it in their bags. You know what I'm saying? He passed it over to K. K hit it. You know what I'm saying? Blowing it in the shirt. He passed it over to M. I'm sitting in the rotation, just chilling. He throw it over to M. M. They look at me like, yo, Con, it's your turn. I'm like, bro, chill, bro. I don't even want to do it, bro. It's cool. I don't even need to do it. Like, it's Gucci, bro. I don't even want it. They're like, no, you're hitting this. I said, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna hit it. They passed it over to me. I looked at it for like 2 seconds, and they said, bro, if you look at it, bro, like, it's gonna taste worse. It's already burnt. Cause they used to be like, bro, he been hitting it so long, he been ripping it. It's burnt flavors. So I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it. I put it in my mouth, pause. Bro, why my dumb ass gonna say, I'ma blow it up all in the sky, the whole rotation, like, oh, Mr. Carpenter, like, what's going on back there? I'm like, no, my chest hurt. They like, what, Mr. Carpenter, like, why are they fanning? I'm like, bro, they fanning me, like, my head hurt, like, I'm sweating, they trying to fan me. Nah, bro, there's smoke all over the place. So, like a few weeks later after that, first of all, it tasted like ass. It tasted like bubblegum ass crack. Like, that was probably the worst thing I've ever. And I've hit like 2 more vapes after that. That shit was horrible, my nigga. I'm not no avid vapor. I feel like vaping is pretty fucking stupid, but that's just me though. I'd rather just hit the blunt. You me. But look though. So, what am I trying to say? Yeah, so a few weeks later, I go over to my dad's house. At this time, my dad is married to my stepbrother. My stepbrother, Z Slime K, who is Jason, that I be on 2K with, that y'all be seeing me on stream with. I'm over at his house, and I'm over their house because at that time we had moved in there. And what side of Detroit is that? I think that's the east side. No, I think that might be the. Yeah, that's the east side. That's the east side. That's the east side of Detroit. East side of Detroit. So look, I go over to my brother Jason's house. And I'm talking to him, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm like, yeah. So I'm thinking, like, I don't want to tell him that I just hit a vape 2 weeks ago, because I don't know if he can be like, bro, that's weird, don't do that. But I'm like, fuck it, bro, this is my brother. So I'm talking to him, he's like, yeah, bro, I just hit one yesterday. I'm like, yo, we just vaping now? It's like, it was cool when I did it, but when he said it, I'm like, whoa, we just doing that now? That's just normal? What? We just hitting the vapes? So I'm like, fuck it, we hitting the vapes now. So he like, yeah, we hit like this normal. I don't like to do it a lot, but like if my man's out, I'm gonna hit the vape with him. Like, it's not that deep type shit. So now we just chopping up about it. I'm like, yeah, I had this flavor. He like, I had this flavor. I'm like, this flavor was ass, it was burnt. He like, this flavor was ass, it was burnt. I had this flavor though, this raspberry, this shit good. I hear on the side, our little sister like creeping up. At this time, how old was I in the 8th grade? I think I was 13 in the 8th grade. That means she 11. She in the 6th grade, she 11. She like, what y'all talking about? I'm like, nothing. She like, oh, y'all talking about vaping? I'm like, nah, bro, not at all. That's weird. Vaping is nasty. Cause at this time, she's still at the age where she telling on everybody for everything. It don't matter, bro. You could literally eat a piece of bread out your kitchen and she's telling on you for that. One time I cooked though. I ain't gonna lie. Me and that nigga was wilding one time. Me and him made a pack of bacon at like 3 a.m. How she gonna get out her bed and go knock on the door and say, yeah, they cooking bacon? What? Wow, nigga. Wow. We can't be fucking serious. No way. But I'm like, fuck it. So I'm like, all right, I don't want to tell her. Boom, boom. Jason already like, nah, we not finna tell her. But she already know. So she come to me a few days later, and she like, Connor. Oh, this nigga texting me. She like, Connor. Yeah, that's my name, bro. Get off my dick. Don't worry about my name, man. She like, Connor. My friends be vaping, but I don't want to vape. I'm like, don't vape. It's not good for you. Bro, why did these niggas keep texting my phone? I'm silencing it and I'm putting it down on the ground. What the fuck? I'm like, nah, don't vape. It's not good for you, bro. It tastes like ass and it's not good. I'm like, me and Jason only did it the one time. We never did it again. It's not good for you. Don't do it. She like, oh, but y'all did it once. I'm like, yeah, we just did it for the one time, but like that don't mean you should do it at all. Bro, she go to school the next day. She come home. She like, Connor. I'm like, what's up? I'm sitting on my phone. I'm just sitting on. Hold on. I'm sitting on the couch like these. She like, Connor. I'm like, what? She reaching her bag. I'm like, what you got? What you about to show me your grades? She like, no. She like, look over there. I look over there. I look back. Bro, why is it a puff of smoke in my face? In her mama house? I'm like, bro, you gonna get me and you killed in your mama house? In your mama house? In your mama's house? Who just threw Jason out last week because he didn't clean up? She smashed his Xbox with a fucking sledgehammer. Why are you yelling at me? My fault, bro. I'm hyped. My fault. I'm gonna take it down. That was crazy. My fault. That was crazy. But I'm saying though, she gonna start. She blew some smoke, and then look, I didn't even get time to react. She gonna blow it again. This where it got nutty for me though. I had to throw her up to the wolves. I'm so sorry. I had to throw her up to the wolves because look, her problem is she'll go to the room, knowing her, she'll put the vape right on the desk. She knows she's not supposed to have it, but she gonna sneak it and be bad at sneaking. How you suck at sneaking? You supposed to know your mom for 11 years. You bad at sneaking. I was good at sneaking at 9. Anyways, back to the story time. So I'm like, I had to throw her up to the wolves. What are we talking about? Okay, look, this is story time about how I accidentally influenced my little sister to start vaping. She was in the 6th grade. It was bad. It was. Damn, what is that? Hold on, what you send me? That's a little coin. Appreciate the coin. This nigga sent me 6 coins and 5 coins. Oh, appreciate the coins. I don't know how TikTok work, but I think y'all just sent me some cool shit. Appreciate it. We got the roses. Thanks for the roses. Nah, I'ma chill. That's not funny. Look. Look, back to the story. So like I said, this is where I'm playing it crazy now. I'm playing it way too crazy because now I gotta go into life or death con. I just got my phone. Now y'all know Rod G's, he say life or death. Rod, nigga, it's life or death con now, nigga. It's my shit now. Like I gotta take that from you, big bro, for a second. I had to go into life or death con because now I hear her mom walking to the front. Why you think it's okay to blow smoke in my face while we're in the living room on the front fucking couch is insane to me. But yeah, no, now I hear her mom walking in them fat ass heels. Ooh, I hear her walking in them loud ass heels because my dad and her are about to go out. This is where it got bad. I had to play it crazy. Now look, y'all about to look at me like I'm insane, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Soon as she cut that corner, I said, Sharice, why your daughter got a vape? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. No. I had to play it crazy. She gonna look at me and say, oh. I said, nah, bro, I told you don't vape. That's not good for you. Like 3 days ago, I didn't just tell her, yeah, bro, like, don't do that. But like, me and Jason did it, but that don't mean you need to do it. Like, that really influenced her to do it. Bro, I'm talking about, 3,500 likes. 3,500 likes. TikTok going up. TikTok finna ban me any second now. I already know. TikTok gracious. I can't cancel me. But look though, I'm like, bro, she about to get me in trouble, so I ratted on her. I go back to my mom's house that day, so I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm thinking she about to get that ass whooping, and that's it. The dad I had, bro, that shit was not rocking. Somehow it was gonna be my fault. So I'm chilling. I'm eating my spaghetti. I'm eating my spaghetti. I'm bombing it. I'm talking about handfuls like I'm an Indian nigga. Whoa, shout out my Indians. Shout out. I'm bombing the food. My mom get a call. Yeah, so your son, my daughter over here saying that your son influenced her to start vaping. She said, what? Nah, I had the mama that was going to bat for me. It don't matter what's going on. It could be the president himself saying that I commit 32 murders. She's standing right there saying no, he didn't. My mama was if it was away from her house, it was innocent to proven guilty. But if it was over her house, it was guilty to proven innocent. For real. You ate my chocolate. My nigga Khalil was bombing the chocolate. It was one time I framed that nigga Khalil for a fart. He was about to get that ass beat. No, I was crazy. But look though. So look. He started laughing. He already know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I framed him for a fart. He was about to get in trouble. I'm like, nah, mom, I'm the one that did it. So you was gonna let your brother get that ass whooping? Now I'm about to beat your ass. I don't know if I got the ass whooping though. I don't know. I know my mama was talking sideways to me though, for sure. But look. What am I trying to say? Or when that remote hit your dome? No, yeah, my mama. It was one time I was chilling in the tent with my big brother Khalil, bro. On my door keep moving. The window open, blowing everything around. I was chilling in the tent in the living room, cause me and Khalil we used to just have tents. I'm chilling in that joint. My mom on the phone with some bill collector, just something important or something, maybe her friend or whatever. I don't know. I was like 5 or I was like 6. She like, yeah, be quiet. I'm about to hop on the phone. I'm like, all right, mom. Khalil like, all right, mom. We had the DSs and everything. I didn't even need to talk. I'm still somehow talking loud as hell. My mama hit me with the one snap. Mind you, my mom's snap used to sound like Hollow Purple, whatever that shit from JJK is. Used to sound loud as shit. Used to sound like One Punch Man smacked his fingers together. Boom! That's what it sounded louder than that. Sounded like Broly dragging Vegeta through a mountain. But like I'm still loud. My mama grabbed the DVD remote, which was heavier than the TV remote because of the battery. It had to take AA batteries. I'm talking about. It wasn't even like her reticle was right on my head, and I'm talking about straight at my head though, like really, like one of these joints, like, and I'm talking about it hit me like right here. I'm like, brother, you know how close that is to my temple? You could have made me a vegetable. That's crazy. But look though, so look, she get the call. What? My son ain't doing that. Oh no, my son don't even vape. That's not even how I get down. So now, it looked crazy because now, my little sister is on the other end of the phone saying, no, you said you and Jason vape before. I'm like, no, I never said that. You just lying on me. She like, nah, bro. Motherfucker said vegetables. Yeah, for sure. She could have did me wrong. But I'm like, nah, bro, like, I never said that, bro. You asked me what it meant to like if you wanted to vape. I was like, bro, don't do that, bro. I told you it's not healthy for you. You could die, bro. I'm really milking it. I'm like, bro, you could die. You can go to cardiac arrest. It's not good for you, bro. You ever heard about the things blowing up in your mouth, bro? That's not good for you. I'm talking like really crazy to her. I'm really letting her know, like, I never said that. You lying on me. My dad said, now you're a liar. I'm like, Dad, bro, you raised me for 13 years and you just known her. Like, you just knew her like 4 years ago. Now you gonna take her side? Nah, bro, you're a liar. And he got real close to the phone. You're a liar. That's what you are. You're a liar. I'm like, damn. I am lying right now, but then you ain't gotta call me out on it. Let me get off. A nigga just joined the live and his name is Mr. Suckham. Yeah, back to the story time. He talking about you're a liar. I'm like, bro, I'm lying. Yes, I am. But like, don't say that, bro. My mom about to beat the shit out of me, bro. Stop. So then it got to the point. They called my big brother Jason on the 3-way. And they like, yeah. So your little sister saying that you and Connor said that it was okay for her to vape. He like, what? I never said that. Now, mind you, Jason at that age, if I'm 13, he 15, so he really don't care. He like, yeah, I done vape before, but shit, like, I never told her to vape. I told Connor not to vape. I don't know if he ever did it before. Mind you, my man's coming through for me. W mans. He like, yeah, I don't know if Connor ever did it before. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I told him he should because it's not good for his lungs. I'm like, my mans. See, now you doing that alibi for Connor. Y'all both lying. I'm like, Dad, get off my dick. Get off my, you suckling off my balls. Get off my dick. Stop. I'm not lying. I am lying. But stop though. Just chill. Then it got to the point my dad started yelling on the phone. I don't care if my son was doing crack. He need to feel comfortable telling me. Dad, you think I'm a crack addict at 13? You think I'm shooting myself up with needles? You're crazy. You're crazy. I'm not putting no needles in my arm. I don't do crack, bro. I don't do crack. My little sister thought it was okay to walk in my footsteps. Don't ever walk in my footsteps until I get successful. Right now, I'm doing some bullshit. Well, then I was doing some bullshit. I'm getting my life together now. Give it to the Lord and shit like that. But look, though. I'm like, bro, like, I never vaped before. Y'all just really framing me. My mom going to bat for me for the whole time. Like, through the whole way through. My son don't vape. My son don't do nothing like this. That's y'all. Y'all need to watch that little girl. I'm talking about all that. I seen her the next week. She was cool with me, bro. She didn't even care. She got that ass whooping and was still cool with me. I'm like, for sure. Now, I was definitely in trouble with my dad because he just swore up and down that I was vaping. I'm like, Dad, I don't even vape. And then I hit my 12th grade year and I started hitting the cart in the bathroom. I think I told that story time. Damn, appreciate you sharing the live. Appreciate you sharing the live and liking the live. We have 4 bands. But yeah, that's the story on how I ended up influencing my little sister to vape. He was one of those. He was one of those. He definitely was one of those. He was one of those. He genuinely thought I was vaping. And I'm like, even if I was, it's that deep. I'm talking about like he put screen time on my phone. He started taking the phone. He started saying I was gay. And then when I started texting the girls, he like, bro, your mom said you can't text girls. Can we take the phone? Took the phone anyways. Why would you ask me? Why would you ask me, do I want you to take my phone? I'm gonna say no. But, you know, that's the story time. W story time. Cause right now we finna hop on COD. Unless niggas want me to get on 2K. Yeah. They make it rain. I make it storm. That's just the norm. Cause I'm way too cold. Yeah, staying in my dorm. Yeah, about to go and get some sleep. About to go and get some. No,